Well, that's it. That's what I find with Bristol people anyway. Once you're in, you know.
First time I was aware of an Irish community was going for a walk on the Downs and watching them playing Gaelic football and hurling on the Downs. And but apart from that, I wasn't aware there was an Irish community.
If you have an Irish dance on, there'll be loads of Irish people from, you know, Ashton and Bedminster who will go along to the dance, and everybody seems to know each other. And it seems a bigger thing over here than it does in Ireland. A lot of the girls and boys that dance, they're not Irish and they were born here and they've always lived here, but their parents are Irish. And then, you know, there's sort of like a little community. I think that in Ireland, it doesn't matter you're in Ireland, you know, you're in your home. But when you're away from it, you want to keep your contact with Ireland and links. And so people will make the effort to go to Irish bands and concerts.
When you're talking about 200 years ago, 200 to 100 years ago, it was quite extreme. I mean, any written format of music was destroyed, it was burnt. Anybody who played Irish music, it was an offence. So, I mean, you could be hung for playing Irish music, basically. Pipers were hung, fiddlers were hung. They burnt instruments, they burnt fiddles, they burnt pipes, destroyed them en masse. But it didn't stop people playing music because, you know, people just kept to themselves. I mean, you can only control people to a certain extent.
Every child in Ireland studied Irish history. But when you're 12, 13, 14, you're not in the least bit interested in what Brian Boru did or what King Billy done or what King William done or what any of them done. All you want to do is, you know, read it for the teacher, get up and get out. And there is times I regret, and probably a lot of people like me regret, that we didn't study Irish history more, because if you study a subject, then you're in a position to really discuss it.
I was very shocked by the lack of knowledge that people had about Ireland. I mean, yeah, they had the thatched houses image and the peat and the bombs and all that, but as regards the history of why Northern Ireland is happening at the moment, people knew very little. And I would have thought in schools over here there would have been thought about that. As you say, the 1916 rising to people over here, and a lot of them won't know what you're talking about. Which is amazing, really, when you consider how Ireland is so close to England, and how England has played such a large part in Irish history. That people don't know what Oliver Cromwell did in Ireland, what happened in the 1916 rising, and why people aren't speaking with an Irish language in Ireland.
There was an enormous